Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new around here, my name is Hedy Shaw. I'm a movement coach and a mindfulness teacher, and I support individuals to build strength from the ground up, from how you actually sense the ground beneath your feet, how you're orienting yourself in the space, and how you're lifting weight. All of them are the things that I'm super passionate about. The first exercise is an accessible exercise, meaning you can do that from your chair, from your desk. You can do it anywhere you want. So have your feet nice and flat on the floor, sit tall and feel like as if there's a string attached to the top of your head, pulling you up, and you're having that nice grounded feeling. So you're going to use a pen or pencil or stick, whatever. So hold it in your hand, and then you start moving the pen without your head moving. So oftentimes people create those like little tweaks in their head, and you want to watch out for those little things. And then we're going to bring the gaze back to center and bring the pen back to center. So we're slowly pursuing the pen, going as far out as possible, making sure that we are not moving our head. So teaching our brain to move our eyes separate from our neck or our head. That can be super hard for some. So you want to notice a few things. So if you feel like you're tensing up in the shoulders and the neck, or you're feeling like sweaty palms, or you're feeling anxious, so you want to do that maybe a lot less, or maybe pause, take a break in between as you're doing that. So you don't want to bulldoze through the symptoms that your body is showing you that something is wrong or something is not working the way it's supposed to. So we're here for one more. So you can start with 3 reps and then build up your way to 10 to 20 reps of movement. So now we're going to the other side. Continuously pursuing the pen. And then the more the range of motion in your eyes separate from your neck increases, the more you can move the pen even further out. The next point, or the next exercise that again is accessible, is easy to implement, but all you need is being aware of your breath. So you probably heard me talk about this if you've been watching this channel or other resources that I provide online. So I'm a big fan of starting with your breath. So our breath supposed to be using our diaphragm to expand our lung, but so often, so many of us nowadays, we are using our neck and shoulders as our primary breathing muscles, while like diaphragm is the primary breathing muscle and the neck and the shoulders are secondary. But for so many of us, we're using them more than we're using our diaphragm. So the easy way to change that is to be aware of your breath first and foremost. Just check in with your breath and feeling a softness being present in your breath. So oftentimes we take a lot of effort. See how my neck and shoulders are all moving, especially my neck, right? So, but imagine that you're actually breathing in a way that there's no movement in the shoulder and the neck, and you're letting it be as soft as possible. In other ways that you can think about it is allowing the breath breathe you instead of you trying to breathe. We want to take the effort out of the breath. The body knows how to do that, so you just need to let it. And practice by reintroducing these new breathing patterns, so you're coming out of the surviving breathing patterns into more of a thriving breathing pattern. So once again, every now and then, find yourself throughout the day and see if you can soften your breath. If you can allow the breath breathe you instead of you trying to breathe. So allow the shoulders and the neck soften and relax. the next exercise is one of my favorite exercises to release any tension in the neck and just really reprogramming your pattern into a pattern that is more suitable for our human body. So that is a separate video that I recorded previously, so have a watch. For that, you need to set up on the ground and enjoy how it feels afterwards. What you need for today's session is the stick or even a towel, anything that you can hold in front of you in that straight position as a reference point. So it doesn't matter what you're holding, anything that is long enough that you can hold it like that is good. And the other thing is we're gonna have the towel for neck support. So put your stick very close to you so you can easily reach up to the stick, because I don't want your position to change when you're getting the stick. That's really important because we're going to do some exercises to open the airways first, get you into that optimal breathing position, and then we're going to reach for the stick to add another layer to the exercise. So if you've got long hair, make sure that your pony is open or it's like on top of your head, so you're not having any restriction on that front in order for you to relax the back of your head on the ground. So without further ado, let's get into it. Start by lying down on your back. And you probably have seen me explain this exercise before, so this might not be fully new to you. So get that blanket, it can be a thin blanket or a towel underneath your neck. So what we want for the neck is, oftentimes people are either here or here. So we want to find a balanced place that allows for the airways to remain open without us creating a lot of tension in the neck. So get that blanket or that towel underneath your neck. So we start by driving our jaw up towards the ceiling and our eyes up towards the back wall. When you find the position, slowly bring your eyes back down and relax the jaw without pushing it down. And you might already notice that your breathing changes a tiny bit. Maybe it's deeper, maybe it's different. Take a soft breath in here and a nice relaxed exhale out. And then we're going to do that one more time to fully anchor in this open airway position. So drive that jaw forward towards the ceiling again, as well as your eyes towards the back wall. And then slowly bring your eyes back to center and let the jaw soften and relax. And then we focus on our breathing. We're here for 5 to 10 reps of inhale and exhale through the nose. You can also have your arms relax on the side, whatever that makes you feel super comfortable here. You're allowing your neck and jaw soften even more every time you exhale. Now, without anything changing, you're going to reach for your stick and then create a nice reach towards the ceiling. And as you're holding this, you might automatically feel your neck and shoulders activating. So now your whole sensory assignment is, can you hold this object without using your shoulders and neck. It might be a little bit hard at the beginning, but it's just a matter of turning off certain muscles and allowing the muscles, in this case your core muscles, to help you hold this object. So we continue with our exercise. Soft inhale, nice long exhale out through the nose. And you constantly focus on relaxing your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. We're here for another 5 to 10 reps of breath, constantly deactivating the muscles of your neck and shoulders and letting the other muscles of diaphragm and the core to do the job. One last breath here. Slowly let everything go. So now that we're done with this 2 exercises, I want to cover a few things that I often see, I often have seen within my clients with neck stuff going on. So your neck, one is your posture and your breathing, and if it's stickier than that, sometimes it can have to do with your jaw and your eyes, and even the kind of glasses you wear that is out of the scope of this work. But you can always reach out and we can discuss that further if you need extra support. But within this practice, so obviously we get the neck and the jaw to get into a certain position, and then we relax into that space, right? If you tend to be super stuck in the tucking in sensation, so normally when you exhale, you want to tuck in, but we want to avoid that as much as possible. So we want to be able to maintain the position that we achieved at the beginning by the first few exercises to get the airways to open, and you try your best to maintain that and not change it. That's super important.